Hello, I'm George Sear and I play Benjamin Campbell on Hulu and Disney Plus's Love, Victor, and today we're going to dive in and answer some questions.
I thought that the season 2 cliffhanger was it was exciting, and I thought that people would be torn, but I didn't think that people would be as torn as they were.
I like to think Benji is the right choice for Victor. Like any young love, they have their ups and downs, but they challenge each other in the right way, and ultimately they love each other, so they're taking that leap of faith, and that's what it's all about.
I have to say everyone's chemistry. I think that everyone got along really, really well, and it kind of reads on screen, to be honest, to me at least.
The response we've had from people, particularly LGBTQ youth, who feel like they identify with these characters and they feel seen, makes me very proud to be a part of telling this story. I think it speaks to the demand that there is for these types of stories. Yeah, so it's very special to be a part of that. I'm really glad that the writers explored Benji's addiction. It's a real thing that a lot of people go through, so the fact that they put a light on that is only good, because one of the great things about the show is that I think it's a very good conversation starter. Families who watch it together and making some of these things not taboo.
What was it like to film that tough scene at the end of the episode? It was tough, but George is great, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it was just hard because we knew that it was all coming to an end. At least it was hard for me, and yeah.
I mean, that's a tough one because there's so much good advice I get from all the people who are close to me for different reasons, but I think if it came down to it and I really needed help, I would text my dad. He's always been there for me, always has my back, and always has such solid advice.
Honestly, for me, I thought it was cute. I like that they started dating, and, you know, I don't know. I just thought that that was really sweet, and I always saw it coming, and I always shipped it.
I didn't really grow up with a lot of rom-coms, and then in the last couple of years I just sort of watched all the classic ones, and I have to say my favourite is probably Love Actually. Bill Nye's great as that spoof of a singer, Hugh Grant's great, love his dance move, Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, just so many great classic British actors. So yeah, that's probably my favourite.
I think my favorite rom-com is When Harry Met Sally or Sleepless in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle is so good. Because Harry Met Sally is just like an iconic movie, and I felt like New York is part of the whole, it's like another character in this rom-com, and it's just so sweet, and I love it, and it makes my heart warm. And then Sleepless in Seattle just does the same thing, and, you know, yeah, it's just great. To be honest, I wasn't surprised by Victor's choice. I can't say that I was, because I feel like that's just Victor. Like, he grew up in a family where it's like people fell in love and grew up together, and that's just, I think, what he's like kind of used to.
I didn't know the show was going to end on the Ferris wheel, but I'm glad that it did. I think it's very full circle. It brings the whole series together, and I think it's a great nod to Love, Simon as well.
I did not know that the series would end on the Ferris wheel, but I was like really glad that it was, and it felt like a very full circle moment for sure.
Well, I would just love to say thank you so much for coming on this journey with these characters. If it wasn't for you and it wasn't for your support, we wouldn't be able to have told this story across 3 seasons. It's been one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I'll always be so grateful for that. So, thank you.
Now that the series is out and the final season is out, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, the show has changed my life, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. It's been like an amazing run, and I really appreciate all of you guys for supporting me this whole time. It's been really crazy, and I'm so glad that I was part of this.